you'll learn how to use Offering Tree's store feature. To access this, click on Store under the Payments section of your website. Once you access this page, you'll see that it says Add Item, since there's nothing that's currently existing within the store. To get started, click on Add Item. You'll see this new window that pops up that allows you to name your new store item. So in this case, I'll call it My Videos, because this is probably the most common situation where you're uploading your videos from a class or something else that you want to be able to provide to your students. So I can add a description. This is a library of my class videos or whatever else you want to add. You can always add pictures if you have a teaser video or an intro video. If you have a sample guided meditation, if you're uploading guided meditations, you can do that. You can always format the text. So lots of different options. I'm going to set the price. So let's say I set the price for my library of class videos at $150. I'm going to allow online payments. If you wanted to set up tiered pricing or donations, you could click that and set that up. In this case, I'm just going to leave it as a flat fee of $150. Decide which bank account you want to use, and then if you want to pass the fees on or absorb them. And you can also set up membership access if you want to provide access to your members or for students that have class packages. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and allow the access to those levels. I'm going to hit the Add Content button. That's going to bring up this new window here where I can drag and drop or add files. So in this case, I'll go ahead and add a video. So you click Add the Video. You'll see that it'll start to upload the video. It gives you a little progress indicator here, and the circle will continue to fill out until it's entirely uploaded. This can take a little while, so you can just let the video upload. When uploading videos, you might want to consider the file size, and it's generally best to use a smaller file size like 720p or even 480 widescreen or just standard 480. The reason for that is if it's a lower resolution, it's going to be a lower file size. And in general, if you use 720p, most people are going to see that as high resolution or high quality. If you really need to use higher quality like 1080p or even 4K, you can of course do that, but that'll make your file sizes extremely large and it'll take a long time to upload them. So in general, we recommend 720p or even 480 for uploading your videos, unless you're doing high-end video creation work and need to showcase that. Just a note that if you're using Zoom in general, its resolution is a little bit lower than 720p if you're on a pro account or the free account. If you're using a business account or an enterprise account, then in theory you can record resolution as high as 1080p. But if you're using Zoom to do your recordings, you should be fine because it defaults to a resolution that is either 720p or even lower, so that your file sizes won't be huge. It does mean that the quality won't be as high, but it means that you have lower file sizes, which makes it easier to upload them to the site. So now that the video has been completely uploaded, you'll see that it's shown here in this My Videos store item that I created. I could add additional videos just by dragging and dropping them or selecting them from my computer. Once I'm satisfied with this, the last thing you want to do is make sure that your store page is published. And so to do that, click on Pages. I'm going to make sure that this toggle is turned on. Notice it'll ask me to publish it because by default it's turned off until you're ready to publish your store. And then you can also drag and drop your store to wherever you want it to show on your navigation bar. So in this case, I want to put it pretty close to the beginning of my navigation bar on my site. Once I've checked that the store is actually published, I'm now going to go to my website and you'll see there's the store. So now when I click on store, you'll see there's the My Videos store item that I just created. There's the call to action buy. If I click on Learn More, you'll see it takes me to a dedicated page for this item. It gives me a preview of this. Doesn't let me interact with the content until I buy it, but it shows me what's in it. It shows the description, so whatever description I've added. And then when I'm ready to buy this course, I just have to click on Buy, and then I can add in the name of person that's buying this course. It'll ask me to create an account to be able to access the store item. And then I can click Create Account. And I can enter my name as it appears on my credit card that I'm using. I'll enter my credit card information. And then I'm going to hit Buy. And now you'll see it says thank you for the purchase, and it gives me access now to this video library. So this is how a student would see the actual store item, and if I had multiple videos here, they would show up here on the left, and I could just click through and access each one of them. If I click the video, I can play the video. And notice that there's no option to download this, so it's secure. Unlike if you have this uploaded on YouTube or some other site, students aren't going to be able to access this link unless they've purchased your video or your store items. So that's probably the most common case of uploading videos of your classes and providing students access to your online video library of classes. I'd also like to show you how to create a course using the online store. To get started, click on Add Item. You'll see this new window that allows you to name your new store item. So in this case, I'm going to call it My Course. You can set a call to action if it's buy, enroll, whatever you'd like. And then you can add a description, and this is whatever will show up on your page for the public to see as you're advertising your store item. So in this case, what I'll do is I'll say this is my course about yoga for flexibility. You can set a price. Also, if you want to, you can add images in the description of your course. You can even embed other introduction videos if you have like a teaser video. If you want to embed a sample sound file, you could do that. So lots of options in terms of how you actually advertise your store item. After that, you can set a price. So in this case, I'll set the price to be $95. You can decide if you want to set up pricing tiers. So if, for example, if you want to have a sliding scale for this store item, you can do that. And if you want to see more about how to do that and what's involved, please see our help article or watch the video about sliding scales. But in this case, I'll set up a couple of different sliding scales. And then once I'm done, and notice I can also set up donations. So if you want to make it entirely donation-based or sliding scale to your pricing, you can do that. Finally, deciding if you want to pass the fees on or accept them yourself, it's up to you. And then you can also enable memberships and packages. So in this case, what I'll do is I'll enable certain memberships that automatically get access to this store item. So my 90-day membership and my everything pack, I'll click OK. And again, if I want to modify any of these settings at any time, I can click Edit here or Modify Settings here. I can change the image for my store. So in this case, maybe I'll have it be this image. Select this photo and save the changes. And then once I'm done, you'll see this button at the bottom that says Add Content. So now this is where I'm going to get to add all of the various content that I'd like to use for my course. It says that you can drag files here, you can click to select them. So it's really up to you. So I'll click to add some files. Notice it opens up my computer. I've got some files here already. So I'm going to add a guided meditation and it'll upload. And then I'm going to add, let's say, a PDF. I've got a little PDF here. And let's say I'm going to add a video file. So I'm going to add a recorded video file that I've done for this course. And notice that it just tells you that it's uploading and how much of it is done. You'll see the little circle filling in as it's uploading. While that's happening, I can also add text if I want. So for example, I can say, this is Module 1. Welcome to Module 1. Please begin by watching the video. And then I can save that. Again, I can, if I want to, I can add in all these different things, images, other small videos, or sample files. I can even embed code. So if you have a code snippet, you can embed that. And I can format the text by clicking on it and making it bold if I want, for example. Lots of different options. I can italicize this. And then when I'm ready with this, I can go ahead and hit save. So once your video is done uploading, you can rearrange all these different items. It's just drag and drop. So in this case, what I'll do is I'm going to put module 1 at the top here, and then I'm going to have the video be next. And then if I want to add another page before the next piece of content, I just click add text and say module 2, and I can add some text here. Please read the PDF for this next module. Go ahead and hit save. And then I can drag that right before the PDF. So same thing, if let's say the guided meditation is the last module, I'd hit add text and hit module 3. Please listen to the guided meditation. And then I'd hit save. And then once I'm done, I can again rearrange and move this however I like. And then once I'm satisfied with how the course looks, I can go ahead and go back to my website. You'll see the store, when I visit it, has 2 items in it. It's now got my course and my videos, and there's the video library I set up before as my videos, and here's the new course that I created, and I can learn more about it by clicking on it. You'll see it's got its own dedicated landing page with the image I set, the text that I created, and then it includes, it lists all the content. I can't actually access it, but it shows the content that's included as part of this course. So now let's say that I want to see what this looks like from the student view. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and click Enroll, create this new account. I'll finish the rest of the account creation process. Click Create Account. Sign me in to do payment. And I'll go ahead and hit enroll. Now I can see all the information here on the left side of the course, just as I laid it out. So this is the student view. So notice module 1 with all the information, the text. If I had images or other things that were there, an intro video, I could have that embedded. And then if I click on next, it'll take me to the next portion. So there's the video that I uploaded, so students can be able to watch it. And then I go to the next module. There's the module. It says please read the PDF. I can go, here's the PDF embedded right there. I can also go to the next module, module 3, and then I can see guided meditation. It's right there. And so notice that this is all inside of your site. So unlike posting it on YouTube or elsewhere, it's all contained within your site. And students can navigate by clicking on anything on the left-hand side to work their way through your class, or they can navigate using these navigation bars at the top and the bottom based on whatever content you set up. So this is how you can build something more advanced on your site as a course, as sort of like a self-paced course that students go through. So that describes the new online store. How you can upload videos if that's what you're interested in doing, or if you want to create a whole course, you can also do that. Lots of functionality, and we look forward to seeing what you have to offer.